All right, I got a new video card in. The 1660 Super is what is, well, not on the desk, but being put into the system. And we're going to talk about that and also how my plans for streaming has come along and why did I feel I needed a new card. Let's get into it. All right, so the reason I went ahead and got the 1660 Super that you guys see me unbox right now, nothing much to the unboxing, honestly, is because of some encoding issues I was having when it comes to setting up the stream. If you look behind me, you will notice that I have a second monitor just perched up by my Corsair power supply box. And that second monitor is literally for monitoring chat and the stream settings, audio and all that, while I'm actually streaming on the main monitor behind me, the new one you guys know, my Dell. Second one is still on the way. It's probably something that's going to be more towards next year. But as I'm building up this stream, I was getting some encoding errors. The way my streaming setup is set up right now in OBS is I am playing at 1440p, like I told you guys before. That's the resolution I'm interested in, not necessarily 4K. And I'm actually going to be streaming to you guys in 1080p, all at 60 FPS. And so there's a lot of little things I'm learning that goes into actually making a smooth stream. Right now, this card is solving an issue where I kept getting like encoding overload errors. I'm going to display some of those errors up on the screen that I just had to pull from Google if I don't know if I'm actually grabbing the screenshots from my own personal PC. I was getting these encoding errors, and a lot of it had to do with the fact that I've been running with a GTX 960 for a while. That GTX 960 is a 2 gig card, has a lot of the older technology in there from NVIDIA, and it couldn't actually push the NVENC encoder style that is being used right now in OBS to really give you a lot of optimization when it comes to encoding. You can be able to handle a bit of a bigger load because the GPU is doing a little bit more work for you to make your stream smooth using that NV encoder. That's the very, very simplified version of that format. You can obviously lean on channels like Epos Vox to better explain all that stuff going to you, and other channels that I've been using as well. I'll leave some links down below to the channels and videos that I've been using to kind of help me navigate my way into this new platform, this new streaming world that I'm trying to get into. Another thing real quick I wanted to pop in as I'm talking to you guys about the stream. If you're trying to look for what sort of test streams I'm doing, I'm testing my stream over on Twitch. I will eventually be also streaming over here on YouTube. So you're going to see streams pop up on those platforms at random. I'll try to announce them on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter if you're not following me on Twitter. Maybe even on Instagram as well. But I will try to get a little bit better at announcing them. But as of late, I've just been popping up on my Twitch, doing some streams. I've been streaming Dauntless as of late. And I'll start streaming other games as well as we test and iron out all the settings for OBS and getting this thing up and running. So far, things have been going good. This 1660 Super has definitely helped my streaming out quite a bit. And even more so, it's also helped me out in encoding videos in general because of Premiere Pro and the CUDA cores. I have a lot more of them than the 600 and something I had before, and with the GTX 960, are now up to around somewhere around 1400 CUDA cores with the 1660 Super. So that definitely helps with encoding my 4K videos. It's also, of course, helped in gaming because I have more video memory now than I did before. Like I said, I used to have just 2 gigs. Now I have 6 gigs of memory. And also, of course, the CUDA cores help a bit as well, along with the many other things that I do not understand when it comes to GPUs. That also helps with me playing my games smoothly at 1440p. So obviously, I've been playing more games. I've been quite excited to do more videos and content so I can just use that hardware, encode more videos, get more videos on the channel, use the PC as it is set up now, because technically we are finally complete with the full upgrade that I really wanted for patience over here. I wanted the AMD Ryzen upgrade. I wanted the 3700X. I wanted the 1660 Super GPU. I wanted the 16 gigs DDR4 memory and to make more of that. My eventual goal is 32 gigs. I wanted all these things. I wanted the NVMe drive to help with boot times, encoding times, and overall workflow to just be a little bit quicker when it comes to downloading files, encoding files, anything that has to deal with the file structure or working with files on the PC. I want to be just a little bit faster, and that's what that NVMe drive is definitely doing for me. There's a lot of improvements across the board with this upgrade, and of course, there will be more improvements coming for the channel in the future. I'm being a little bit more focused now on tech. You guys did see, I think, my last anime video, I think was Vinland Saga. The anime videos haven't been doing that well on the channel for a very long time, and there is a reason for that, and I'll talk about that in future videos. But for this video, honestly, I just want to kick it with you guys, show you the new GPU in and working. One thing I will point out, when I was actually installing the drivers for this GPU, holy hell did I have a lot of issues. NVIDIA, you need to get some things together here. I know it's easy to kind of say that the consumer may be the issue, but it took me 2 hours to install a driver. And it took me 2 hours just because I was upgrading from a GTX 960. And apparently when you're upgrading from a GTX 960, I don't know what the issue is, but the older drivers that is installed for the 960 just did not work at all for the 1660 Super, not even to the point where at least will let me turn on the PC, go ahead and download the proper drivers, and then update the old drivers to the new ones for the 1660 Super to actually work the way it's supposed to. Didn't work at all. I had to actually wipe my system completely and reinstall Windows in order for me to be able to install the drivers. Using DDU to remove the drivers and just install the drivers fresh did not work. I tried it several times. It was a no-go. I tried several different threads and forums, all kinds of things, from doing things for my Windows update, stopping different services in my Windows and all that kind of stuff. None of that stuff worked. The only thing that worked was reformatting my hard drive, reinstalling Windows fresh and clean, and setting up everything like a brand new system, which threw a lot of other things out of whack, like my Plex server, which is still on my main system right now. It's not off of any other, like my separate server. It's not set up there right now. So that was a real pain in the ass. That really needs to be addressed. No one should have to go through that just because they're upgrading from an older video card. That's absolutely crazy. But I just wanted to kind of kick it with you guys, tell you what's the update for how I'm doing with the stream setup, how the PC is doing in my overall workflow. Definitely more videos coming for you guys. I already have them kind of planned out, and I'm working on them right now slowly as I can. I will see you guys soon, and you guys have a good one. Bye.